Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to another video with another discussion. So basically on this video we are going back to our Java learnings. So here I want to create some I want to discuss some frequently occurring coding issues. So the one and main issue we can see is the null pointer exception. So how we will avoid that kind of scenarios? So there is only way if this thing is null check, right? So instead of that, is any other ways we can do that kind of thing? So let me create a so since this is a test class or something, I'm going to add another Java class here. So what name I will put? String utils. That's not that's not going to be fair because we have already some string utils class in the library itself. So string string utils. No. Probably I will discuss more than string. So in that case, AppUtils. Oh, I guess I made a huge mistake here. Refactor that, rename into AppUtils. Okay. So I already created some P PSR is this one PS publish try to find a string. Okay. So I actually added some methods shortcut to our I don't know where exactly it is. It's in settings that I know live templates. That's the one and user define live templates. So if we click here, we added some of this. So P public map. This is for the PMP public map. That's fine. We don't need that. So is any user define PVM. So that's the method PVM. If I put PVM, it will import a method. Okay. Is there any static method? Okay, I can't see anything right now. So we can use the existing PVM in this case. So PVM tab plus. So can make it as a public is also fine. So in this case, okay, should be an void. Just test string nulls. So basically, if you are programming, so what you need to do is whenever you are creating a method, should be self-explanatory. So in previous, most of the time you will use the documentation, but nowadays the method you are creating should be explain itself. So that's the way currently we are doing the things in Java. So public static void main, that's PSVM in the shortcut. So that's all. So right now, let me do one thing. Okay, so the one that I am going to discuss is, since Java 1.7, we are having some methods that's very helpful in this kind of scenarios. So I am declaring a variable string 2 or something like that, and objects recurs non-null. So there are a couple of methods here. We will discuss most of them. Recurs non-null str. So if you are providing a null recurse, what's going to happen? That's the thing we are going to discuss on this video. So here str2. So I'm going to run this. So I need to call. So basically I can make this into a static one, test string e nulls. Okay, so that's the method, and I am sending something null. I'm sending a null, and we can see how it will behave in this kind of scenario. So exception in thread, Java null pointer exception, AppUtils here. So this is the thing. So you need a null value here. So it will throw an exception, null pointer exception. So that's not our. So if you are directly using this one, so instead of this one, if you are directly using this one, what's going to happen? So we need to see what is advantages of using that one. So it's saying like it's just to print this one, right? So if you are putting this one, okay, that's not the thing that I need to discuss. So here, let me comment out this one and put directly assigning this one. So in this case, what's going to happen? So that's the first question here. In this case, nothing will happen because uh, we are not making any check, and just null will print. So if it is null, this is actually a null check, and it will throw the exception. And if you don't need to throw the exception, let's see what we can do. So there is a couple of methods on this one, like this one. Request not null. If object is null, it will throw the null exception. So request not null, the other one. In this case also, it will throw a null pointer exception, but still you can modify what you need to show in the output. So you need to supply non-null values. So this is actually to throw the null pointer exception. So you don't need to check if these things are this one. I need to throw the null pointer exception. Instead of that, you can just use recurse non null method. So is null, is null and non-null. That's also you can request null. So this is another one, and probably we have a use case. So let me comment out this one because I need the history, because I am going to push these changes into my GitHub repo. So whenever, my god, so what we are gonna hear, oh, this one I already discussed in. So I need this one to be commented and this one uncomment. Then here requires no null or else. So here the object we are supplying is the string, and if it is null, what you need, default value. Okay, default string. I am a default string. Okay, then you are supplying the same name. Okay, so that's another one. Let me comment out that one. Take the another one. That's require no null or else get. So this one you will supply string here, and you need to provide a supplier. Who is the supplier? So it should be another method. So if I am saying like I have another method here, static string default processor, string processor if null, then it will return I am a supplier. Okay, supplier because you ended a null. Okay, so we cannot do like this. So let me find out how we can do that. So that's also a part of these things. Another one that we are going to discuss is this one, but before that we will fix the other one. Okay, so what is the problem here? Objects of null. example. So you need to provide the supplier. Supplier should be a list. Okay. So you can provide a Java string supplier method example. Okay. It can be anything. It can be a list if you need a list. If you don't need any list, it can be other one. So basically, you have anything. So supplier is like we need to go to that one in later videos. So if you are a supplier, you can declare a supplier. Even if you cannot declare a supplier, you can create a method here. So basically it's something. It's a lambda expression based method. You can provide a so here what I am training is I have a string supply. Okay, so you can use that here instead of using a method here. It's not up. It's not accepting that. So can I? So order matters. Yeah. So the order matters. So here I don't need this anymore because it's another method. Okay. So here it will print that. So another way of doing this using the lambda expression instead of this one can direct. Oh God. Can directly use these things here. That's the beauty of Java 8 or okay. So here I'm running this again. So it's make sure everything is working fine. Then we will go to this one. Optional of null. This since Java 8 string or else null. So this also work. No null. Okay. So that's the way. That's the ways we can solve these null pointer issues. So optional of nullable that we already discussed, or else optional of nullable, or else optional of nullable, optional empty, or else. These things also works, I guess. So optional empty. Let me try that one more time. Then we can wrap up this video. Since it is optional empty, okay, that's I guess doesn't make any sense. So you're just supplying, let me check. So empty can provide anything? No, I don't think so. Expected zero argument. So optional of empty means it will create the, so what exactly happening in this case, it will create a empty one, then provided object. Okay, in this case it will be an object, it's not an empty, so that will not work in this scenario, so that's fine. We can have this is enough for us to manipulate the null pointers. So thank you for watching. So in that case, thank you for watching. So this is just a video to going through recur non-null or else get to manipulate null pointer exceptions or working with null pointers when you are doing your coding. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day. We will see you on next video.